What's up, guys? I want to start this video off by wishing you all a very happy new year. I hope you have a great time tonight with your friends and people who are close to you. Please don't get behind the wheel if you are going out drinking beer with your friends tonight and having fun and doing what most people do on New Year's Eve. The only time you should be getting behind the wheel after drinking a beer is if it's a root beer. And even then, you might have too much of a sugar rush. So I don't know if I would consider that safe either. But in all seriousness, guys, please have fun tonight, do what you do, and just be safe and be smart in whatever you do. The other thing I have for you guys is a question, and it's a serious question. I need your guys' input and thoughts, your 2 cents. So this is your perfect time to sound off in the comment section and let me know what you think. But I want you guys to help me pick the next mod for the 24 valve Cummins going into 2019. I'm gonna give you 3 options right now, and I want you guys to leave your comments down below. Option number 1 is a cold air intake. We need to change the big honkin' air filter on the truck very soon, so I don't really want to replace it with another big honkin' air filter. I'd like to just throw a true cold air intake on the truck and have it be done and over with. Option number 2 is getting into the headlight build. I told you guys I wanted to try and do a headlight build series this winter and build some nice headlights for the truck and hopefully have them ready to install by summertime. So that is option number 2. And option number 3 is getting rid of the Edge comp box and replacing it with a quad adrenaline. I would love to see the difference between the Edge comp box and the quad adrenaline and see what type of benefits the truck can get from the quad adrenaline, because there are so many different things that the quad can do for our trucks. So those are the 3 options: cold air intake, a headlight build series of videos, or the quad adrenaline to get rid of the Edge comp box. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I will give you like a week or 2 so that everybody can hopefully get their vote in down there in the comments. I'll remind you in some upcoming videos, and then I'll go back through and read everything, and I'll take it from there and try to make it happen. As for now, let's just roll the video of my wife driving the 24 valve Cummins for the very first time yesterday. Her first time ever driving a truck, period. And quite honestly, her response and her reaction, well, it surprised me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Pure Panorama. For this video, we are going to do something completely different, and we are going to throw my wife behind the wheel of the 2001 24 valve Cummins. That's right, her first truck that she is ever going to drive, and we are going to throw her right behind the wheel of a diesel truck and let her go. I know what you guys are thinking. Josh, you must seriously trust her, man. You're going to let her drive your truck? Yeah, I know. It's a little bit frightening and scary, but we got to do it. She's got to know how to drive these bigger vehicles, and quite honestly, I think that she's going to love it sitting up higher, being able to see around things a little bit easier and feeling more like she's on top of the world. This is also the perfect time to do it because I need to take the silver 2nd gen back out to Gary's house, and I'm gonna need to be picked up from there. So she's gonna load up the kids in the red 24 valve, follow me out, and then we will get her reactions once she picks me back up. I am pretty pumped to see what she has to say and hear her thoughts on the truck compared to her Toyota Camry. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it and get this show on the road. Let's go.
like your respective truck.
Oh boy, you've fallen in love and you've been behind the wheel for 20 minutes.
Well, I have been nervous this entire time until probably like the end of the hill, and then like I just like realized like it's fine. Like your steering is way different than mine, and that's what made me nervous because like when my car, I feel like, you know how it feels to drive my car. Like I feel like your steering wheel, like it, like I don't know the right word, like wiggles or whatever. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It made me nervous, but like I'm used to it now.
Yeah, the steering is a little bit loose in the truck compared to your car, which is like tight.
That's the word. Like it's just different, but I'm fine now.
All right, well I'm struggling to get up these hills because this truck is a dog. So I'll see you at Gary's.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Oh, she's in love. Guys, I kid you not, she said she wants a pickup truck. Let the girl drive it for 30 minutes and she's fallen in love. Well, there you go, guys. We are home, back to the house in one piece. Surprisingly, she did a phenomenal job driving the truck. She was a little bit nervous, like I said, to initially drive it because this is the first truck that she has ever driven, and then I'm throwing her behind the wheel of a 24-valve Cummins. Not that it has too many modifications and upgrades to it to increase the power, but to let you guys in on a little surprise, and also her, I did leave the edge comp box set on 2x5, so there was a little bit of extra juice for her, which she did not know because she doesn't know anything about the truck or anything that is on the truck or what it does. So we did leave the edge comp box on for level 2x5, like I said, so she did have some extra power to get up and down the hills. But other than that, she said she called me about 20 minutes into the ride and said, I have an idea. What if you get a second truck for the channel and we get rid of the car, and then I'll have a truck to drive back and forth to the stores and stuff, and then you got another truck for the channel? And I said, well, I love that idea. You're falling in love after 20 minutes of driving it. She apparently she liked it. The one thing she did say, and I'm gonna let her say it right now, was, what were you a little concerned about when you first started driving?
The steering.
So she says that the steering, compared to her Toyota Camry, obviously she drives a 2018, I think it is, Toyota Camry, which has good tight steering, and then we throw her behind the wheel of a second gen Dodge, and well, anybody who's driven one of these, you guys all know the struggle. The steering is well, it's real, and it doesn't always want to respond. There is always somewhat of a little bit of play in it, even with new gearboxes and stuff. It'll feel tighter, but typically the old second gen Dodge steering, there's some play. Otherwise though, what were your thoughts about driving it and going up and down like hills and stuff like that, compared to your car where you're going up a hill, but then compare it to that when you're going up a hill? What was it like?
There's way more power. It's fun to drive.
So I don't know if you guys picked that up or you heard that, but she said, obviously compared to the little four-banger Camry that she drives, there's way more power in the truck. So when she's going up and down these steep grades that I drive on a daily basis to and from work, it's gonna be clear as day that right off the bat, the truck hardly takes any effort to get up those hills. You don't really have to touch the throttle because of the power, and the torque output will carry itself right up there, and you don't really have to lay into it. Now, if you do lay into it, you're gonna gain speed without even trying or realizing it. So more or less, when I'm going up and down hills, I kind of let off the throttle, and the truck just walks itself right up there, effortless.
You screwed up on that word. Effortlessly.
effortlessly. That's what I was trying to say. I think another key factor that she liked about driving the truck was just the simple fact that she was sitting up higher, and it just, like I said, I think earlier in the video, you feel like you're more on top of the world. You are a little more aware of your surroundings, not so close to the ground. It makes you feel a little bit more secure, a little more comfortable, sturdy, stable in the vehicle. So I think that was another big thing that kind of stood out to her. But I will say the surprise to me was I did not expect her to call me 20 minutes into the drive and say, maybe we should get a second truck so that you have a second truck for the channel and I have one that I can just drive to and from the store. I really did not expect her to enjoy driving the truck that much. I was a little nervous in the beginning to let her behind the wheel, rightfully so, but now I'm a little bit more nervous that I'm gonna have to keep track of my keys and listen for my truck to start up in the middle of the night to make sure she's not out on the roads taking a joyride. Reedy, are you gonna have a big truck when you get big? Well said, my son. Well said. You heard it there first. My little man is going to have a truck when he is bigger. We're going to throw him right into the diesel game and start him learning as soon as he's able to comprehend what is going on, start to use tools and figure out what he's doing with them. Why are you over there Tim Allen grunting? Huh? You want more power? That's my boy. I am going to wrap this video up here though, guys. Just a short little video throwing her behind the wheel so that we could take Gary's silver 2nd gen back out to his house. I figured it was, like I said, the perfect time to get her behind the wheel of the Cummins for the first time and just kind of get her thoughts and her reaction on driving something completely different than her Camry. And well, I was nervous to begin with, and now I'm nervous that I'm not gonna really have too many rights left to my truck. But now that she's cool with it and she enjoyed driving it, maybe we can get her behind the wheel of it again, get some more thoughts and opinions out of her when we have more time, more daylight, and also maybe we can get a second truck for the channel sooner than later now that she's on board with it and well, she brought up the idea. I don't think I'll be getting yelled at if I randomly make a purchase for truck number 2. So let me know what you guys think about that. Maybe we can start planning for that down the road and make that happen. Otherwise, do me that favor and hit that thumbs up button for me on your way out. If you are new, stopping in for the first time, hit that subscribe button, become a family member. Don't forget to check out all the links to tools and parts that we use here at the garage on the truck. I took the time to put those together for your convenience, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.